Hello, welcome to Privars Fiskeflur. Today I'm gonna tie this Satan fly alternative, as you see in the corner here. It's a very popular fly. It's been on the markets for some times. I made my own alternative to this, and it's very nice to have in your box. It's not much to say about this fly. It's a very fast tie, and it's effective. This is the fly I tied in size 8. So see how I tied this fly, and have a good one. Well, now I'm gonna tell you a little about the materials I've been using in this fly. The fly you see here, just tied it. I'm gonna tell you a little about the materials. I'll start with the hook. It's off-brand hook in approximately size 8. It's looking like this. It's a large gap, big gap. I like that because it's a better hook abilities on this. The thread I've been using on that is not a red thread, but it's a white thread in size 8.0. I have it in large spools, so I use that. I color this with some permanent marker in color red. I weighted this fly with this lead wire in a 2mm lead wire, 0.2mm. I don't quite sure. Here we have a little piece of it. You can see it for yourself. Use what lead wire you might have. It's not my concern. And the tail I've been using on this fly is some red dubbing, long fiber dubbing from Fly Touch Dungeon. Very nice long fibers, you can use that. And also I have this tan dubbing from Fly Touch Dungeon with a bit of shine of it. It's gonna be it's the build-up of this thorax. See, long fibers, very nice for tying. And to glue this eyes onto the fly, I use this kind of glue, Liquid Fusion. It's a very nice toxic-free alternative, and it's very strong. And the way I do that is I put a little dab on it and put it onto the fly, and when it's dried up a little, I think about 3 or 4 minutes, I can squeeze on this ice and it will compress. And when it's all dried up, I cover it all up with this Gorilla Glue in clear, and it will just stay there forever and ever. That's all the materials I've been using in this fly. And of course, I said the hook was a off-brand hook, but you can use whatever large gap hook you have in size 8 or even smaller. That's all up to you. So that's all I had for a description. So see how I tie this fly. Well, now I'm gonna start tying this Satan fly. I start with putting this off-brand hook in my vise. The hook is a wide gap hook in approximately size 8. I start off by attaching the thread, and I want to add some lead wire for this. Attach some lead wire to the top of the hook, helicopter it on both ends. Oh, just drag the whole thing out. Attach it again like that, and just use another method. Just use my fingernail just to cut it out like that, and manipulate it to go to the underside of the hook. That's important. You want this hook to ride the right way in the water. And attach your tail. It's going to be some red dubbing I have. This very nice feature to this fly is this red tail. Attach it securely to the hook get rid of the rest and start off by using your material. It's gonna be some nice tan dubbing I have. And I'm gonna reverse tie this. Like that, put it onto the hook. It's a bit sticky fingers today. I've been gluing something for some minutes ago, so well, have to cooperate with me. And continue by putting on some more materials to the fly. I have to say that this is not the original pattern to this fly. This is a material, so I call it the Satan fly. Variant. And it's gonna function just the same way. I have some pollution on my desk, so I have to get rid of that. Well, now we see it's building up to have this nice thorax. Control what it looking like on the underside of the hook, and I use my whip finish now to just whip finish the end. It's gonna be red head for this, and I'm gonna use my permanent marker to just color this thread, and I just use my scissor to just manipulate the shape of this. You want the red tail to stick out, so see, it's looking very nice indeed. I think that's very good. Maybe the tail should have been a little longer, but you can see it through this little fly, and I can use some persuasion with the other material just to make the fly's tail pop a little more. Use your finger to manipulate it, and take your permanent marker and color the head. And now I'm gonna find this little eyes I'm gonna use on this fly. Well, I found this eyes. It's a Satan fly, and of course on the Satan fly is gonna be red eyes. That's for sure. I'm gonna find my glue. It's here. And I have to squeeze out some glue on this paper, and I add some with my bodkin. Just have to. I use this kind of glue, liquid fusion. It's very, very nice. Well, I managed to get some out on the paper, and I use my needle, bodkin needle, and I take some small dab of glue and attach onto the side of this fly, right behind the eyes. And and attach this ice onto the side of the fly. See, it's looking pretty nice. These eyes are gonna let it stay on, and when it's dried up a little bit, you can just leave it like this, but I wanted to secure this even more, so I take a little dab of this and surround the ice on the top and bottom, and it will stay there forever and ever. I don't use some UV resin because I'm allergic to it, but this is a very nice alternative for this. It's very strong, and I'm pretty happy with that. Well, this is the Satan fly variant, if I might say. You maybe can see several types of tying on this fly, but this is the closest I can get with my materials that I have in hand. And I will tell you that don't be a pattern psychic, because you can use materials that's very nice and very effective. We don't have to use just the same materials as that it is in a pattern. Sorry about the English. Well, that's all I had for you folks. So I thank you all for watching my videos, and please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You will always get the latest videos from me. Thank you all. Have a good one, and bye bye, tight lines.